Dirk Boulderjack here, reporting from Chilliwack, British Columbia, Canada. The last race of the season for the West Coast Karting Club, featuring the Geddes racing team. As you can see on the screen right now, Gary Geddes, number 60, is on the starting grid for the qualifying race, being waved on by his arch rival, number 21. Yes, time to get going there, Gary. Yes, I'll wave to you as well. Then they're off. This is where we cut now to the far side of the racetrack. This is turn 8, 9, and 10, a nice sweeping, rounding turn, where the cars are moving fairly slowly in preparation for the green flag. This is where they maintain their relative positions to the starting grid. And it's pretty much the only time Gary's ever in the lead. Here we go. You can see the two groups. The group in front of Gary is the two strokes, and they are far faster. And here we cut again to the turn 8, 9, and 10, where number 21, of course, is leading. Gary comes in, and the other cars are jockeying for position with him. And you'll see a nice little move here by car number, the blue one, whatever that one is. And it takes over, of course, two-stroke, much faster than Gary's little LO206. Disappearing behind, we have a nice little cut here, and I am really not sure what's going on with the cameraman here, but it is kind of funky. But I'm sure we'll see Gary emerge in a second, and here he comes. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Of course, he'll be trailing number 21. And there is number 21 coming right about now. There he is, and we follow Gary around the sweeping curves. This particular qualifying race is now over, and now Gary enters the weigh scale, and he'll be finished for this particular race. Here we have the final race. The final race, ladies and gentlemen, of the season. Gary, you can see waving, getting nervous. He's always nervous, trying to psych out his fellow drivers. And here we go. Gentleman in the blue will be holding the green flag, and we will be underway momentarily. And this first lap is just a practice lap, and the official start will happen from the podium by the straightaway. And here we go. There they're off. Everybody takes off. Down the... yes, and everybody's waving to me. I appreciate the wave to the cameraman. There they go around. This will be turn number 2 and 3. And they take off. This is a critical area for the passing on this particular racetrack. And there are lots of different lines. Here we go from the far side. You can see Gary and number 21. And this is the assembly line. Not quite sure what they call this particular lineup, but this is where the official race starts. And you'll see the pylons in the middle, and off to the top right hand screen you will see the green flag, and now they're off and racing. Now Gary does this pretty spectacular move here. If you watch, he comes in behind, passes all of them, but takes the corner a little wide and pretty much loses his position. Now off and running around turn 3 and 4. And you'll notice that him and number 21 are jockeying for position all race long. It's kind of a bit of a dogfight. It was very entertaining, actually, on this beautiful fall crisp day out here in Chilliwack. Gary's maneuvering himself right through, hoping his hernia is not bothering him too much at this point in time. And he swings around and takes off around the far side of the racetrack. Again, we've got to apologize here a little bit for the cameraman at this point in time. He's not very experienced in these things. But again, we see the dogfight and the battle going on between Gary, number 60, and 21. Going back and forth, using each other's draft, trying to outmaneuver one another. It was very entertaining, that particular session. And these particular combatants, race car drivers. And now, again, we go disappear out into the back. Interesting parts of the camera work going on here. We sit there and we wait. And yes, we wait some more. And we'll wait again to see what happens with Gary and number 21. I'm sure they'll appear. Oh, there they are, but where's the cameraman? Where did he go? Here we go. Whoops, we forgot where we're going. Oh, there they are, and look at this. Number 21, now watch this nice slick move by number 21, ducks on the inside. Gary took that a little wide, so he lost some speed and some ground there. So Gary slightly loses the lead, and I believe this particular time he lost the lead for the duration of the rest of the race. But a good race, a good season for Gary in the end. For being a rookie, ended up in second place overall, and in this particular race, which we are coming to a close soon, he finished fourth for the day. Now he tries to overtake 21, but of course he got shut the door. And here we are. This is the checkered flag coming around. Gary coming in on the final lap. Gives a nod to his crew chiefs and his crew, swinging around, and you'll see him do the obligatory wave and thank you to the volunteers. Maybe it's a finger, we're not sure. And Gary comes around, and here he is, swinging around the final turns, and this will be the final laps and the final turns of the season. As I said before, it's a really successful season for the Geddes racing team. Lots of fun was had by all. And second place finish for a rookie driver is actually pretty good. And we disappear, and here we have Gary on the podium, accepting his fourth place medal. And we will see his medal any second now. A little bit close up, and there it is. Fourth place for this particular night, and clinched second place overall for the season. Thanks for a great season.